going on, world? DS1 Ross, and we back here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Shout out to everyone who support the platform. Much love, much love, much love. If you are here, you can hear me clearly this morning. Please drop your ones in the chat. Please drop your ones in the chat. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly this morning. Drop y'all ones in the chat if y'all can hear me clearly this morning so we can get right into part two. As promised, we definitely going to get to this part two today on the DS1 Wake Up Show. But let me know if y'all can hear me clearly out there, family. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly out there, family. Okay. I see y'all up. I see y'all up this morning. Let's go. Let's go. Shout out to everyone, man. Shout out to everyone. And of course, we are back right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. I'm y'all host, DS1 Ross. Of course, man, I appreciate all the love and the support. Good morning to everyone. Good morning to all the visionaries. Good morning to my lovely lady mods, man. We're going to get into it this morning on the DS1 Wake Up Show. I appreciate everyone. Shout out to everyone. I appreciate all the love and the support. Make sure on the way in you answer the poll. Make sure you answer the poll on the way in. Also, make sure you double tap y'all screens. Y'all double tap y'all screens if y'all are coming in the vertical feed, because we're going to get into it this morning. I'm going to shout you guys out. And then we're going to get into it. We're going to get into it. So shout out to the Cynical one. Good morning, Cynical. Good morning to my comrade, Mr. Sutton, in the building. Good morning, bro. Salute to you. Great to see you, bro. Shout out to Miss L'Oreal in the building. Hola. Good morning. Good to see you, L'Oreal. Shout out to you, Miss L'Oreal, one of my lovely lady mods that always come through and hold it down. Shout out to you. Good to see you. Shout out to you, Miss Classy Creole. Oh, y'all on the AM with your boy. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to my lovely lady mods in the building. Good to see you, Miss Classy Creole. Good morning to you. I hope all is well. Shout out to you. I appreciate you always coming through and holding it down. We are 2 for 2 this morning, y'all. Shout out to my brother Po Boy Films in the building. Salute, bro. Salute. I appreciate you, family. He says salute and good morning, fam. Good morning. It's definitely the AM on your side, bro. But salute to you, man. I appreciate you this morning, bro. Appreciate y'all, man. We're gonna get into it today. Shout out to my man Bert. What up, Bert? Salute, Bert. Glad you caught me in the morning, bro. We've been missing each other during the afternoon shows, but good morning, my brother, and great to see you, man. I appreciate your support. Shout out to my guy Ebo in the building. He says, yes, a morning show is much better. Shout out to my guy Ebo, man. So Ebo, you agree with having a morning show. And make sure if y'all are coming in, make sure y'all answer the poll. And just to let y'all know, the morning show is only on Mondays. The morning show will only be on Mondays, y'all. It's a Monday morning show. So the shows for the rest of the week will resume at its same time, which is 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So this is just for the mornings, y'all. This is just Monday mornings. We're going to come on here. We're going to talk about it. And then we're going to start our day. So shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. Appreciate you, Ebo. Salute to you, bro. Purple Groovy. What's up, Purple Groovy? Good morning, New York Nikki. How you doing? Shout out to New York Nikki baby in the building. Yes, sir. Part two. Nikita Baltimore. Welcome back. Good to see you. I see some familiar faces in the building. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Ebo says, thanks, DS1. Now I can listen to you on the way to the gig. No doubt, bro. Salute. Shout out to Running Warrior in the building. What's up, Running Warrior? Salute, salute. Shout out to Cuzzo in the building. Shout out to Jeff Reviews. Good morning, my brother. Good morning, Cuzzo. Appreciate you, family. Appreciate you. What's up, YouTube cameras? Look at you coming on out the clouds. Good morning to you, YouTube cameras. Shout out to you. I appreciate your support. Shout out to my other Cuzzo in the building. Good morning, Cuzzo. Good morning. Good morning. Good to see you. Good to see you, man. I hope all is well with you this morning. Hope the fam is great. Salute, salute, salute. Good morning. Hey, Miss Camille. Good morning, love. Good morning. Good to see you. Good to see you. Shout out to y'all. Hope you're feeling well this morning. I hope all is well your way. I appreciate you and all that you do for this channel because she's another one of my lovely lady mods that always come through and hold it down. Shout out to you, sweetheart. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Good morning, Larry. Shout out to Larry Vaughn in the building. Good morning, bro. Good morning. Good morning. Smurf Toe. Welcome back, Smurf Toe. Good morning. Good morning. Shout out to everyone, man. Shout out to everyone. Oh, yeah, we're going to get into it today. We're going to get into it this morning. This is a part 2. Make sure one of my lovely lady mods, can y'all please do me the favor and please post part 1. Please post part 1 to show that we did on Friday. I was going to bring y'all part 2 on Saturday, but you know, situations didn't permit that. And y'all know right now I have a lot going on. I'm actually about a week and a half away from my 5th semester completed in school, y'all. Time is flying. You know, it seems just like the other day I just started school and I'm getting ready to finish my 5th semester, y'all. So before y'all know it, I'll be done finished my first year and then I'll be walking across that stage for the second time, man. So definitely have a lot going on. Also, as y'all know, the birth of my baby boy, he will be here in about another month. So got a lot going on. Definitely got a lot going on. And just to let y'all know too, things will switch up a little bit as far as the live streaming. Once he gets here, once Sonny Boy gets here, I'm gonna say for the first couple of months, y'all gonna be getting more pre-recorded content. I won't be going live as much, but y'all will be getting pre-recorded content. I will be doing pre-record shows. But either way, y'all still gonna get the content. It's still gonna be here at the same time. It's just gonna be in pre-recorded form. It's I'm gonna give y'all at least 30 minutes per video. So stay tuned for that. Y'all will have a video every day that y'all can see. Because I do understand that you guys definitely support me and y'all look for my my content, man. So we definitely gonna keep the content coming. But like I said, it's just gonna be a small switch up, and then we'll resume back to the lives eventually. But I'm gonna say for a nice little minute, y'all gonna be getting pre-records, y'all. Y'all will get lives every once in a while, but pre-records was coming real soon, real soon. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thanks, Bird. I appreciate it. Thank you, Miss Classy Creole. You know I appreciate y'all. Yeah, time is flying, L'Oreal. Time is flying. It's flying, sis. I appreciate you. Thank you, New York Nikki. Time is flying, man. Time is definitely flying. Shout out to Astro in the building. Astro says, yo, what time do the AM shows start and the days? And congratulations on schooling your son. Appreciate you, bro. Well, the morning shows will just be on Monday. And I try to aim between 10 and 10:30. So I'm gonna set the show around 10:15. So 10:15 Eastern Standard Time every Monday morning. Every Monday morning, 10:15 Eastern Standard Time. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, what's your question, bro? What's your question before we get into the show? And salute to you, bro. Salute. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I will do that. I will do that. Bert says, whatever you do is appreciated. Your son takes precedence. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all working with me, man. I appreciate y'all. And let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. Drop your content. Drop your question, Ebo. Drop your question so we could get right into the show. Because we're going to finish where we left off. As promised, we will complete this interview today. Shout out to Jamal Bryant, Dr. Jamal Bryant. I don't know if he wants to be called pastor anymore. But shout out to him. We definitely gonna get into the rest of this interview with Ray J. And y'all see the show, man. Can black men learn some valuable lessons from this interview? See, listen, let me say this before we get into it, right? A lot of y'all are asking or probably wondering, or a lot of the new supporters, y'all are coming here and y'all probably think that this is a entertainment type of channel. I want to let you guys know, and this is just me, I'm gonna always be honest, right? This is not that type of channel. I am not a vlogger. I'm not here to give you my perspective on what's going on in celebrities' lives. Okay? I do things a little different over here. I take the life of the celebrities and the things that are highlighted and the things that are trending and the things that are viral, and I pull lessons from it. And I try to teach you guys what we can actually learn from what we seeing, instead of us just talking about who going to jail, who on the DL, who worshiped the devil, who stole from who got this from who got more money than who hating on who. See, that stuff, that type of content, there's no longevity in that. There's no future in that. But what we could do is we could take a Ray J, we could take a Diddy, we could take a TD Jakes, we could take a Kanye West, we could take a Jay-Z, and we could take situations that they go through and learn and teach what not to do. What not to be a part of. Because see, whether we know it or not, a lot of people don't know where to go today. A lot of people are confused. I'm talking about grown-ups, y'all. I'm not talking about children. I'm talking about grown-ups who are confused on who they should be around. They still don't know how to read the room. They still don't know when they're around bad people. They still chasing a life and chasing a lifestyle, or trying to keep up with a lifestyle that's an illusion. So this is why I talk about this stuff in the way that I do. Because a lot of our people are suffering because we want to be Glorilla. A lot of people are suffering because we want to be Yo Gotti. We want to be Jay-Z. We want to be 50 Cent. But what we finding out from Ray J and what we found out in part 1, and shout out to my lovely lady mods if you posted part 1. Please do me a favor if you haven't yet. Please post the link to part 1. Please. Please. Shout out to Gemini 605. Appreciate you, bro. He said, wrench, fam. I got you. Shout out to Gemini 605. Appreciate you, bro. Type in the chat again. I wrench you up. Shout out to Raj in the building. Good morning, Raj. Salute to you. Appreciate your support. Shout out to the House of Love in the building. Hey, Miss Rain and Woman. Good morning to you, sweetheart. Shout out to Miss Rain and Woman in the building. Another one of my lovely lady mods that always come through and hold it down. Look at the lovely lady mods in here this morning. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. That's how you know the lovely lady mods, they at work. just like I'm talking to the fellas at work today, the lovely lady mods, they at work. They at work. They at work. Rain and Woman says, Rain and Woman in the building. I'm doing my home workout right now as I listen. Hey, DS1 Visionaries, Warrior, and lovely lady mods. Shout out to you, Miss Rain and Woman. I appreciate you and everything that you do for this channel. Shout out to my man Club in the building. Good morning, Club. Salute to you, fam. He said he's from the clouds, bro, at work. Gemini says, salute, on my way to work. I got you, bro. I'm about to hit you with the wrench right now. Shout out to my man Gemini 605. Shout out to everyone that's in the building, man. Me hit my man Gemini with a wrench. Okay, you blue now, bro. You blue now. Shout out to everyone in the building. Shout out to my man Big Dice in the building. Good morning, Big Dice. Good morning, bro. Salute to you, man. Salute. I appreciate your support. Shout out to Bucket in the building. Good morning, Bucket. Salute to you, my brother. It's a day one supporter right here, man. Day one supporter. Salute. Let's get into it, man. Let's get into this part 2. As promised, as y'all would like to see, we're going to finish where we left off. So if you haven't caught part 1, the mods have dropped the link to part 1 in the chat. Click that link, put the show on pause, and come back. And come back. JR Meadows in the building. Grand Rising, bro. Salute to you, man. Fair use, YouTube. Fair use, fair use, fair use. Thank you so much. Miss Classy Creole, fair use. If y'all really want to see more interviews like this, go and subscribe to Jamal Bryant's channel, because I went over there and checked them out because I definitely subscribed. And I see that he's trying to bring a new dynamic to the interview game. I'ma just say that I know that these guys have spies out here, man. They watch a lot of us, whether y'all believe it or not. Always keep doing what y'all doing, because trust me, you don't know who you're impacting. You don't know who's looking to copycat you. But shout out to Jamal Bryant, man. Shout out to Jamal Bryant. Let's get into it. Let's get into it.
Too much money, and I blew all the money. I know how to spend a lot of money today. I know how to save it. It doesn't do anything. When I take my daughter to school or my son to school, and this is hypothetical, but if my daughter likes a school that's 5 minutes away from me, and she wants to go to that school, so you have to get an assessment or something, right? You have to go to the school, and they have to meet with the kids, and I guess do their due diligence on the family, blah, 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 and then they'll accept you into the school. There's a school that my daughter didn't get accepted to, and there's only one reason why, and it leaks back to where we are again with the truth, the lie, and this clash between false enemies. And
So what Ray J is talking about right now is Ray J is speaking on how he doesn't want the things that he's done, that he's ashamed of. Like every parent, they don't want those things to affect their children. You see? Pay attention, fellas. Ray J is afraid that the things he's done in his life, in the name of doing or sacrificing for his family, he doesn't want those things to come out because he feels that that will ruin his reputation in the eyes of his children. Now, fellas, before we get back into the clip, think about some things you don't ever want your children to know about you. Now, wait a minute, because some of y'all are probably saying, well, why would you do stuff that you don't want your children to know? Why? You need to be open with your children. I'm going to tell people who talk like that to shut up. Because, see, most people who talk like that never been responsible for nobody but themselves. They ain't never raised no children. You don't know what it is to have somebody looking up to you and see you as their world. You don't know what that's like. So stop talking foolish. Stop talking foolish. A lot of people today, they like to sound like the aficionados of stuff that they've never even done. They think that they can, that their perception of things is so profound because of what they heard someone else go through. And this is a problem. A lot of people haven't lived certain aspects of life, but have so much to speak on it. You don't know nothing about it. You are literally projecting foolishness out of your mind. See, what Ray is afraid of is what every parent is afraid of. And that's for my children to see that I'm human. I'm human. We don't want our children to see that they done grew up and there's still some things you ain't got past. It's still some things you haven't figured out in your life because it's so difficult. But as a child, your child don't understand this type of stuff. Your child don't understand your personal struggles. But you got people today who think that you supposed to tell your child that. Go sit down somewhere. Go sit down somewhere. Get yourself right before you could talk about how people should raise kids. Because again, a lot of you people never had nobody depending on you, never had nobody counting on you. Only person ever depended on you was you. The only person you ever let down in life was you. See, Ray J has a genuine fear that parents have. He don't want his children to grow up and to find out he was at the Diddy party. See, what happens when your children grow up and found out you was on Team Glide? This is what Ray J's afraid of. He's afraid that his daughters is going to be going through what Diddy daughters are going through. You see? You see? Shout out to Bucket. Appreciate you, Bucket. Good morning, bro. He says, appreciate the message, DS1. Salute. Appreciate you, my brother. Appreciate you, my brother. Let's get back to it.
When my family gets affected by it, it turns me into something else. And I don't want my family to continue to be affected by this story that never stops, right? I mean, I want it to stop.
Right.
You know, I mean, of course, the other side wants it to stop because they don't even talk about it, right? I don't like to talk about it.
Wouldn't it be crazy if you could create voiceovers that sound like
A raspy old man.
A young teenage girl.
Or a guy.
I would like to put it to rest. It's like Jesse Smollett. I don't know if what he said was true or not. I talked to him. The world created this story about what it was. And then when they felt like they found the truth, it just took, it took a energy of its own. What if none of this I was saying and how it all popped off? Like, everybody can tell you, I know what really happened. What really happened? Can anybody tell me what they think happened so I can, you know, because again, how it happened reflects who I am.
Yeah.
Especially when we're dead and gone.
Yeah.
Because there is no more us. So what do people think, right? How did this whole thing come about?
Yeah.
It was Ray J's fault. Ray J did something bad that turned into good. Is that not the story?
I don't know. What?
Do y'all hear this? Do y'all hear this? Now, if y'all want to know what because some of y'all may need context, because some of y'all didn't catch part one. So let me give y'all some context. Ray J is talking about him and Kim Kardashian's sex tape. If just to give y'all some context, because some of y'all probably think he talking about Diddy. No, he's talking about the sex tape. Because remember what made Ray J famous. Because remember, before the sex tape, he was Brandy's little brother. When he did the sex tape, he became Ray J, the superstar. So when he just said that, and I agree with that, Bert, that was a dog whistle. I agree with that. But what Ray J said was, notice he said, the story, look how good these guys are as far as acting. He said, the story is, I did something bad and it turned out good. Where he get that story from? Whoever told you that, Ray? Ray J, whoever told you that you did something bad that turned out good? Who told you that? Where you get that from, Ray? Or are you trying to justify selling your soul? See, right now, fellas, we are listening to a man, a compromised man. See, let me tell y'all something. It's only so far. If you a man, it's only so far you can stretch. I'm a man. I'm not going to be doing too much bending. Literally, I'm not doing no bending, but figuratively, I'm only but so flexible. Okay. Listen, because at the end of the day, I'm still a man, and not just a man, but a true masculine man. So there's not going to be too much compromising. You see, there's not going to be too much. If you do this, you get this. No. But if you notice, that's what Ray J has done. Ray J is a compromised man. This is what happens when you sell your soul. This is what happens when you sell your soul. You become compromised. Compromised to the point where you don't even know if you should make the right decision or not. And this is where Ray J is at. Ray J is not even sure that if he says no at this point, if he's wrong or not, or if his no can actually hurt someone who's dependent on him. This man is compromised. Let's get back to the video. Pay attention, y'all. There's a lot of lessons we're going to learn today.
But I do know.
So, Pastor, so you're saying that you only going off of just us doing it?
No. What I am going off of, I want you to hear my intention. Whatever happened, whoever put it out, whoever produced it, whoever recorded it, where I am is you have outlived it.
But how when we still talking about it?
Yes. Because outliving it doesn't mean it didn't happen.
But outliving it means outliving it. I haven't outlived it because I'm still living.
You're living, producing, you're thriving.
I know, but that's just something like, think about how far we could go without that.
Yeah.
Without that glitch.
Yeah. Is it a glitch?
It's a glitch.
Yeah.
It's a huge glitch.
Yeah. Muhammad Ali said, if you're the same man at 40 that you were at 20, you wasted 20 years. You're not that same man.
Totally different.
Correct?
Totally different.
Yeah, but we're not going to ignore you used to be Cassius Clay.
But
right.
I was not the same man in my 20s.
Right.
Just because now I'm 40 and I've learned.
Yes.
But I was never the man that was in people's minds of who I was ever.
Right.
Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear what Ray J just admitted to? He just admitted to us, regular people, everyday people, civilians, people that's at work right now, people that's on their way to work right now. He just told us that he was never the person that we ever thought he was. He's dropping a lot of jewels. You just got to catch him. He's telling you that the person y'all always thought I was and looked up to me to being, I was never even him. I was never that person. And I'm still not. even at 40 years old, I am still not the man y'all think I am in y'all mind. The entrepreneur, the big boss guy, the larger than life guy, the man who has everything under control and he's running things, and he's not him. The thoughts that we have in our mind about these men in the industry. Oh, he's a boss. Oh, he's about that business. Oh, he about that. These guys are not them. Ray J is telling us this morning that this stuff is an illusion. Jay-Z not the nigga you think he is. Puffy is not the nigga we thought he was. Russell Simmons ain't the mogul we thought he was, and the good guy and the influential man who has all these impact on these people. These people are none of that. That's what Ray J just told us. That I am not that person you people think that I am. You people value something that I don't even fucking see. Excuse my language. Excuse my language. But this is what Ray J is telling us, y'all. Shout out to my brother, the underrated one in the building. Good morning, my brother. Fake ones. He's telling you that he's part of an illusion. He's part of an illusion. And him living this illusionary life, because it gets people to believe in it and he can make money from it, he's breaking down. This is what Ray is trying to tell Pastor Bryant. Ray J's crying out for help, y'all. I can hear your heart crying out for me. I can hear your heart. He crying out. Ray J need help. And what Pastor Bryant is doing, and this is why I say he done been to a Diddy party. He done had some of that baby all on him, because he's trying to coach Ray J into thinking that nothing is wrong with him. Oh, y'all thought I didn't peep that, right? Oh, I peep what Pastor Bryant is doing, because he down with the get down. We remember them bumps all around your face and around your mouth, Pastor Bryant. We remember. We remember when you couldn't stop cheating on that woman. We remember, buddy. Oh, we remember, Jamal Bryant. We remember. So we see the men. We see that you trying to coach Ray J into feeling that he ain't do nothing wrong by selling his goddamn soul to do business. That's what you trying to do, Jamal Bryant. That's what you trying to do. Good morning, Shots. Good morning, bro. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Fair Soul. Good morning, my brother. We go back and look up them old Jamal Bryant photos when he had all them bumps. Mm-hmm. See, I be trying. I'm trying to bring down. I gotta do one thing at a time, y'all. I gotta work on the profanity first. Then I'm gonna bring down the vulgarity and the lewd comments and stuff that y'all like. That y'all like about me, but you know, it's we going up. We going up. Okay. So work with me, y'all. Work with me. Work with me. We gonna start with the profanity. Trying to slow down on the profanity. But I can't ignore those bumps. We saw those bumps. We saw those bumps. I can't skip that shots. I can't. Yeah, Classy Creole. I'm you know, shout out to my man Pastor Corey Love. I just been learning by watching that brother that I need to slow down on my profanity, and I need to be a little more. I need to clean it up a little bit. You know, not to stop being me, but I need to clean it up a little bit. You know, Strickland says, pause. Why you pausing, bro? The man had bumps around his mouth. You can't pause that. That's not weird. Come on, bro. Come on, man. L'Oreal says, Ross, Corey, Mac, and Dice. Y'all too raw for the streets. Salute to my brothers, man. Fear Soul says, them bumps be something, though. Some sus. Come on, bro. Come on now. Yeah, easy. Come on now. But let's get back to it. Yeah, you cannot Photoshop those bumps. And at the end of the day, we men. So we know what butt bumps are. We know what them butt bumps are. We know. But we're not going to go too far. Let's continue with the video. Y'all. Fair use, YouTube. Fair use, YouTube. And make sure y'all go and subscribe to Pastor Jamal Bryant show. Because like I said, he be having some in-depth interviews. You know, it's good content. It's good content. You know, you may feel the way you feel, but content-wise, the interviews are great. Got some great content, man. What's up, Sandy Fisher? Good morning. Let's get back to it.
I was never that guy.
But you're reinventing that guy every day, whether it's through electric
He said, I was never that guy.
bikes, whether it's through earbuds, whether it's through eyeglasses. Now, if it's through networks, we are seeing you as a 21st century Renaissance man. Very few men, Black men, have had the luxury of reinventing themselves in public.
You're right, and I feel that, but I also feel like it's a glitch because with all the things that was taken from us inside of this black ball community of cornering the market with just a few,
Why is everyone spiraling over YouTube banning ad blockers? Like, chill guys, just use Pi. It's a free Chrome extension that's actually
like I was hanging off the roof of the hotel in Cancun. And I climbed off the roof and I went off to the side of the roof and I just laid down, right? So here's the hole down all the way down here. And I'm just laying on my roof. I climbed over and I lay here. And I went to sleep. And I said, if I fall off, then it was meant to be. Right? If I fall off the roof because I just passed out and I actually just wanted to like lean over, then it was meant to be. So I went to sleep for like 2.5 hours. And then the hotel caught me and then it went through all of this stuff. And then I had to go and do these tests or whatever, right? But at that moment, it was just like, yo, you want to make your family proud, but you're living a lie.
You want to make your family proud, but you are living a lie. Man, can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Y'all give me 1 second, 1 second. Can y'all hear me? Okay, we back. We back. Okay, okay. Yeah, I know it happens sometimes, Purple Groovy. My bad. That's StreamYard. That's StreamYard. But double tap y'all screens. If y'all are in the vertical feed, double tap y'all screens. If y'all are in the vertical feed, double tap y'all screens. Ray J just said out of his mouth, let's play it again. We're going to play it again. We're going to play it again. Because I think us regular people, we need to hear that again. Us everyday working people who try to assume the lifestyles of these people. Listen to what he said.
I mean, it was just like, yo, you want to make your family proud, but you're living a lie.
You want to make your family proud. Fellas, we want to be the man. We want to be the man. We want to show we the man. We want to pay for everything. We want to make sure we got the bag. We got to do this. We going on trips. We do it. But what does all of that matter if it's all a lie? And what I mean by that is, you have all the access, all the resources to do all this fly shit, but you don't feel good about yourself. You're not the guy you're selling to the world. Ray J's not confident. Sexy, can I? He's not that guy. Now, maybe when he's a little intoxicated or when he's under the influence, putting my manners, putting with my camera, he's not him. You know who he really is? If I had one wish, that's him. That's him. That's Ray J. He just told y'all that 98% of your celebrities that you look up to for certain things, they're not like that. They're not like that. They don't love themselves. I'm Big Mama. All of that's an act. They're selling you some shit that they don't even live. They're lying. And they're doing this to feed their families. They're lying and misleading thousands, if not millions of youth down the wrong path in life to feed their families. This is what Ray J just told us. And guess what, y'all? Guess what, Dice? They not happy while they doing it. So all of the jewelry buying, all of the car shopping, all of the shit that they show us, it's because they have to show us this. They're being paid to sell us a person that they're not. They're being paid to sell you a character. Ray J is exposing a lot. He's exposing a lot. I could see why he didn't want this shit to come out now. Oh, I see why. I see why. Double tap y'all screens if y'all are coming in a vertical feed. Let's get back to it. I see why.
And still living.
Yeah.
And still living it. He said, and I'm still living it, meaning I'm still living a lie at 40. Still living a lie. With all this money, with all this success, I'm a liar. I'm living a lie. I have all of this money. I have all of this stuff because I'm a liar. Don't let that go over your head, people. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the DS1 Wake Up Show and double tap y'all screens. We in the building. We in the building.
What is Ray J's truth? What's your truth? Had you rolled off of that roof, you would want what remembered about you? Not what other people say, not what other people think, not what other people blog. If you are able to have authority over your legacy, you want your legacy to be what?
I want my kids to have a good life and for them to live through my truth.
Yeah.
Not through what the things that would happen with all of these different speculations of this and that, and all of the, just whatever it is. I just want my kids to go, okay, this is who our dad was. I'm proud of him.
Yeah.
I don't really care about nothing else. I just care about my kids. And I care about what they think and I care about what they believe. And I don't want anybody to recreate something that's not real inside of their mind to leave them in doubt. And so to do that, I would have to risk all the money I have, all the money I made, all the money that I'm getting paid for, to be quiet, to not say nothing.
Yeah.
You sit.
And what is the cost? How much more does it cost you for your peace?
I don't know. Because if you tell me a crazy number, like, and maybe I need to go to church for this. But
Come
if
on.
you tell me a loud number, then I might take it.
Yeah.
And say F the truth because my kids is extremely good, which is horrible. What is...
Did y'all hear that? This man, Ray J, double tap y'all screens if y'all are just coming in. I see some new people in the building. Let's get the likes up. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. The super chat is open. The links are going across the screen as well. Welcome to the DS1 Wake Up Show. Ray J just said that he wants his children to be able to live off of his legacy that's based on the truth. But notice he flipped and said, but if the money is right, if the money is right, if it's enough money on the table, I might say F the truth. And I know that that's wrong. See, listen, fellas. These people today who done sold their souls, they know what they've done is wrong. See, don't let them browbeat you. Oh, you broke. Oh, you just a hater. Oh, you just... They know what they've done is wrong. They know they sold out. Ray J know he sold out. Ray J... Let me not say that, DS1. I was getting ready to go off. Ray J knows the wicked things that he's done. And he know that they were wicked and wrong. See, don't let these people try to gaslight you into thinking that what they done, that they know it wasn't wrong, that they was misled or somehow convinced. No, these people are taking oaths. These people are signing contracts in boo-booic blood. Okay? These people are signing spiritual contracts when they lay up with certain people. See, remember, a written contract is a written contract. There's spiritual contracts. You know what a spiritual contract is? Sex. So when you produce a sex tape with a witch, because that's who makes sex tapes, witches and warlocks. That's who makes sex tapes. So fellas, if your girl wanna make a sex tape, you need to reconsider if you really want to be with her. We don't make sex tapes. Okay? Because then that will make us what? Corn stars. I don't care if it's for personal use, because there's a such thing called amateur corn stars. There's a such category called homemade. So don't tell me because it's you and your husband it's right. No, it ain't. You and your husband done signed a spiritual contract with a demon. Because that's why, if y'all remember, earlier this year and summer last year, we spoke on all the corn stars who are dying. All these young corn stars who are dying. See, we do the content over here. We don't just talk. We did the shows. We show what happens to party girls, to industry girls. We did the show about Cubana Lust. Cubana Lust was living in an abandoned house. Cubana Lust was also in the King magazine. You see, we show y'all what happens to people who participate in this life. This ain't hating. This is the truth. If you hate the truth, then take that up with God. You can't get mad at me. Because guess what, homie? I wish it wasn't like this. I wish that being a celebrity was all what I thought it was. I wish being a celebrity was something good. I wish it was. I don't wish things to be as evil as they are. I had to find that out. And I had to accept it. And I had to accept it. Let's get back to it.
What does that say about me?
Mm-hmm.
$1 billion?
Yeah.
That's a crazy number. 100, 200, 300,000. Wow. But then when you're dealing with like the 4s and the 5s and the 10s and the 15s, I don't know. That's not. So when I'm saying it's not enough, I'm still trying to understand what I'm saying if I want to live in my truth. If I want to live in my truth, then F the money.
Yeah. What at this tick of the watch?
Ray J just said something I've been telling the Black manosphere for years. If we standing on truth, F the money. The money will come. But see, the problem, we in such a wicked world today that people think truth doesn't attract resources, which shows the level of spiritual poverty of the people. We think being positive and telling the truth won't get us nowhere. Oh, here go DS1 with that bullshit. Here go DS1 calling money evil. That's why he broke. But what did Ray J just say? What did Ray J just say? If you gonna live the truth, off the money. Something that he's having problems with doing. Because notice what he said before that. He said, but what if it's $1 billion on the table? What if it's 100, 200 million? You know, them 10s and them 15s and them 20 millions they ain't enough no more. See, now he want to up. Let me be easy, DS1, be easy. He want to up the ante now. If you want him, let me see how I'm gonna say this. If you want him to mount up, he need 100 million. But when is enough enough? When is enough ever enough? When? Let's continue.
What makes you happy?
Only just being around my kids.
Yeah.
Nothing else. And it's just important to speak. It's because it's like, I wouldn't talk about this with anybody else because it wouldn't make sense.
Yeah.
You talking about the church and you talking about the community. Nobody cares but me.
Yeah.
And I want people to know that. Like, I know you don't care. We're past that. We know how it really happened. We know that this person did that and they did that and did that. That's fine. But until you hear the facts of it and get the real exact details from the people who were involved, it's still a question mark.
Yeah.
And it results back to, if you want to say this resorts back to if that's the story that you listen to on how it was created, right or wrong.
Yeah.
Ray J did it without somebody's consent, which makes Ray J a horrible person.
Yeah.
Whatever happens after and you overcome the adversity of it, now we're here, right? It still doesn't take away the stench of it. Everybody forgot, or nobody cares, or people know what really happened. But you really don't know until you know. That's like a lot of people say OJ did this and OJ did that. Well, OJ was acquitted, so he didn't do it legally in the legal system. But if I showed you the knife with the blood on it in the video and doing it, even though you might have said he was involved, it would mess your mind up.
Yeah.
This is the same kind of situation.
Was that in the darkest season of your life?
It's not it's the darkest season of my life now.
20 years later.
20 years later with 2 kids, with a daughter that I love, and my son, and looking at them and knowing the morals and the integrity that I've been instilled in as a man through my parents, for that little stench to be there, that matters to me.
Yeah.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Now it's getting heavy. Double tap y'all screens if y'all are coming in a vertical feed. Shout out to everyone in the building. Good morning. Welcome to the DS1 Wake Up Show. It's getting heavy. Oh, it's getting heavy now, y'all. Did y'all hear what Ray J just said? Ray J just said, Ray J is, man, I see why you wanted this interview deleted, bro. Ray J just said that a decision, listen, fellas, listen, parents, a decision that he made 20 years ago is affecting him now. Do you hear that, fellas? The decision that he made to get this bag for him and his family is affecting him now, 20 years later. You see what happens when you sell your soul? You see what happens when you do things that you know are beneath you. When you compromise your manhood, your integrity. That never goes away. That stain never goes away. You got to take it to God. And maybe this is why he's sitting with Pastor Jamal Bryant, because he's looking for some type of help that Pastor Jamal Bryant isn't giving him. Pastor Jamal Bryant is giving him a way out. He's giving him more excuses to give himself. This is why I asked the question in the first show. I wasn't trying to be disrespectful. I wasn't trying to berate the man. But this is why I asked, why all of a sudden is he Dr. Jamal Bryant? What happened to Pastor? Because Ray J is coming to you for pastor advice. He needs some spiritual insight from a man that he thought is spiritual. This is why he's talking to you, Jamal Bryant, and you don't seem to get it. You're not getting it, brother. Ray J is telling him, no, I get what you're saying, but it's still wrong and it's affecting me. What do I do? And you know what Jamal Bryant is telling him? He's redirecting him. Oh, no, you're not wrong. Go this way. Oh, you're a Renaissance man. No, he sold his soul. He ain't no Renaissance man. Be easy, DS1. He's not a Renaissance man. He sacrificed his manhood and his humanity. He went against his own self as a human being. Why aren't you speaking to that, Pastor Jamal Bryant? Why are you trying to redirect him? Why are you trying to tell him to lean on his worldly accomplishments to ignore the sin? Double tap y'all screens if y'all are coming in the vertical feed. This is real. Ray J need help, y'all. Brother Love Show. Good morning, brother. Bert says, I see you, Pastor. He's looking real wacky out here, Bert. Bert says he using his doctor labeling at an attempted diagnosis and remedy. What's up, H. Burns? H. Burns says, because wisdom is not found in the modern church. Underrated Darkness says, spill it out, Ray J. Eating from the devil's table, still on it, selling your soul out, selling your soul out. Clean your soul. You reaching out to humans, not God. Facts, my brother. Facts. Facts. Let's get back to it, y'all. Shout out to everyone that's in the building. Good morning. Welcome to the DS1 Wake Up Show. Good morning to Jay Smart in the building. Jay Smart says modern Negroes have a hard time separating their personal and political truths from the objective truth. Absolutely, Jay Smart. I stand on a ladder until death. Not everybody can live by a real code. That's a fact, Jay Smart. That's a fact, my brother. Salute to you. Salute. A lot of people are afraid. Absolutely. Shout out to UFO in the building. Let's get back into it.
It mattered.
Yeah.
And I want to get past it. I want to go through the pain of losing all my money and somebody suing me, and I breached the contract, and so now I don't have nothing, and I'm butt naked in the courtroom just telling the judge all I care about is the truth. Take everything else away.
Phone call from the boss? Sorry. Outdoor time. It's me time.
Sticking it to the boss. That sounds fun. We have.
That's where my mind goes.
Yeah. And will that give you peace?
Butt naked in the courtroom. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How many years have your parents been married?
Longer than if I've been born. So like maybe my mom, maybe 40 years.
Yeah.
35, 30.
Yeah. My parents were married for 55 years.
And that was in a different time.
Yeah.
Where, marriage, loyalty mattered. Where you wouldn't sacrifice happiness for the vows that you. Right?
Yeah.
Let's get the likes up, y'all. Let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up, y'all. Double tap y'all screens. Let's get the likes up, y'all. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. I know it's morning time. It's a great show for y'all this morning. Great message, but I need you guys to hit the like button. Just hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button.
Now it's different,
Do you think you would get married again? Never.
Well, because I made a vow to Princess. And so I love Princess, even though she loves somebody else. I still love her. So for the rest of wherever I'm at in this life, I'm going to just be me, And I've always had a very clear understanding of all of my homegirls that we ever got intimate together. They always knew that you're my friend. So I got to go back to that. Because I already made a vow to one person. I can make a vow again. That's invalid.
Yeah. What if she freed you from that vow and said, I'm going on? She has.
She freed me, meaning like I can make a vow to somebody else.
Yeah.
But not this lifetime.
And you want to spend the rest of your life by yourself.
Well, I've created a nurse account.
What does that mean?
A nurse account is where every time I get a check, I put either $100 or $1,000 into my nurse account that I can't touch. So no matter what happens to me 5 years from now, 10 years, 2 years, whatever, if I can't work by myself and I need somebody to help me, I done put like at least $1 million in my nurse account. So I got like 2 nurses right now, but the more I build it, I can have like 4 young nurses with me forever.
Did you make this up, or this is a thing?
No, I made my account up.
No, I'm saying this whole thing of a nurse's account I've never heard of.
I made that up.
You made that up. Okay.
So, but I made it up because, again, you got somebody you love. They getting older with you. They don't want to wipe your ass and bathe you every day.
Right.
And then you probably in a bad mood. So don't touch me or whatever you're going through. I need some beautiful nurses with an unlimited budget to take care of me. So I'm working hard and I put together my nurse account. So since I'm not with my wife, I got 3 or 4 nurses that's going to take care of me forever. And they happy to.
Now, hold up. Hold up. I got a question, fellas. If y'all are in the building, y'all heard what Ray J just said, right? Do y'all agree or disagree with what Ray J said? He said he's been saving up. He has a nurse account. And when he gets old, he's going to have enough money to be able to pay some young nurses to keep him clean and to keep his stuff together and to keep him okay until he die. How many of you guys, be honest, fellas, how many of you guys agree with that? What's up, Taylor? Good morning. There you go. Good morning. Ladavius Harris says he's gay. I don't know. We're going to say allegedly, Ladarius. We're going to say allegedly. Yeah, cuzzo. He said young nurses. Yes. Listen up, fellas. You fellas with daughters, listen up. Because it be these types of dudes that end up young girl sugar daddies. It be a nigga like Ray J. It'd be a nigga like Ray J that might end up your little niece or your little daughter's sugar daddy while she in college. She wiping 70-year-old snot, but she drive a Benz. Pay attention. This is why I'm asking y'all, fellas. Do y'all agree with that? Do y'all agree? Right, that's all it is, cuzzo. It's a trick account. Do y'all agree? Because some of y'all are not married. Some of y'all are against marriage. Some of y'all are against relationships. And a lot of y'all are not young men. So do you agree with saving up some money because you know you were not going to have nobody there to wipe your ass, wipe your behind when you can't wipe it no more? So should you be able to finance the woman who does? Now, I know this sounds crazy, Classy Creole, but this is some man talk right here. This is a conversation that us men need to have. That's why I'm asking the brothers. Because it's going to sound crazy to women, especially women who are married, wife-type women, women who like to be kept, women who have been kept before. This stuff is going to sound crazy to y'all. But in the world of men, especially modern men, where a lot of men are afraid to even engage in a relationship like that. This is why I'm asking the brothers. Sound off in the chat, fellas. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Let's just be honest. Stingray, what up, Stingray? Salute. Bert says, I get what he's saying. There's no guarantee that there's someone who will care for him in the manner he needs because he believes all the relationships around him now are fake and compromised. Facts, Bert, facts. And this is how a lot of men think today. A lot of men think like this, Bert, because there's a lot of men who are probably not millionaires like Ray J, but they're doing well for themselves. they could go and get a nice little baddie, a little broke baddie. That's what I call them now, broke baddies. If you consider yourself a baddie, I know you're broke. Because only broke women call themselves baddies. If you call yourself a baddie, you're broke. So at the end of the day, a lot of these men don't even think that relationships, the way they existed in the past, even exist like that today. So I want brothers to be honest, man. Be honest. Do you agree with this? Is this something you're planning to do? Shout out to my comrade in the building. Good morning, bro. Good morning to my brother, the Book of Ronan. Salute. He says, trick account, but hopefully a significant other would happily massage my nuts at my ripe old age. So, bro is being honest. He's saying, hopefully, so bro still has hope that there's a significant other out there. And see, fellas, this is when the real conversation is had outside of money. Because a lot of you men can't keep a woman whether you're rich or whether you're poor. And that's just the facts. And I'm not downgrading none of you guys. I'm telling the truth. A lot of men with money cannot keep women. And a lot of guys who don't know how to keep women with money, they always throw this out there. Oh, women love broke men. That's why broke men are usually in relationships. No. The reason why a man who you think is broke or ain't got all of this money, the reason why he could keep a woman is because he can keep her interested past his money. You see, that's what these men are afraid to say, fellas. A lot of these men who got all this money, they can't keep a woman. A lot of these men who projecting all of this money stuff, they got a roommate as a wife. They have a roommate as a wife. A roommate. He has to pay bills to get sex. They got to go out to eat before he could get a little, a little fixer-upper, if you know what I'm talking about, fellas. I'm trying to watch my language. But there's men out here who can't keep a woman. Ray J's one of those men. He can't keep a woman. He can't. And it has something to do with these men being broken. See, what I've always said over here, we got to heal, fellas. This is why a lot of these guys focus on saying, you could call me anything, but don't call me broke. Yeah, I can't call you broke, but guess what I could call you? I could call you a broken nigga. That's why you don't want nobody around you. That's why the only thing around you is your demons, nigga, and things that represent the things you haven't resolved in your life. You got all the extra money in the world to do what? Speed up your death. Because it's a scientific proof that love actually keeps people alive longer. That's a scientific fact. Look it up. To all you niggas who think you can't live off love. But when you was a child, how you think you lived? Your mama took care of you, not just because she had to, it's because your mama loved you. Because your mama could have had you and abandoned you. So you lived off love. You lived off love. And a lot of times when we go back into those times, fellas, you know that those the best times of your life. So why y'all niggas like to come up on the internet and lie and front? Why y'all like to pretend and wear a mask? Ray J talked about that. Ray J spoke about men wearing a mask, men being in character. I'm here to tell men it's okay for you to be you. It's safe for you to be you. Take the mask off. What you afraid to look at yourself, brother? But you want to keep trying to believe, you want to try to make me believe you such a real man. I'm a real man. You scared of yourself. You not real. That's something you say. That's part of the script. I'm a real nigga. I'm a real one. I've been real. That's part of the script. That's part of the script. That's part of the script. I'm a real one. Ray J just told you all of us are fake. None of us are happy with ourselves. And you know these people not, because you know you're not happy with yourself. And you're not even a celebrity. You're not even a celebrity, bro. It make you feel good telling me I'm a ain't shit nigga, don't it? Don't it make you feel good to call a nigga a bum ass nigga? That make you feel good, don't it? Did it freshen up your stink ass breath to tell me I ain't shit? Did that get the shit off your breath? Did that make you feel better? Did that make your teeth whiter? Did that make your teeth whiter? Telling another person how they ain't shit. You broke ass niggas, you ain't shit nigga. That make you feel good, huh? I know it do. Because it tells your demons that you doing something right. Yeah, keep telling that nigga he ain't shit while you keep treating yourself like a piece of shit. Yeah. 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 While you keep telling me I ain't shit, you keep showing yourself you ain't shit. That's why you hide. What do most of these successful people do besides get drunk and do drugs? But you so successful. You so successful. You are successful. But are you at peace? Do you love yourself? Yeah, you did what you had to do. You did that. I give you that. But now who are you? Who are you? You don't know. You don't know if you're coming or going. You hope you wake up in the morning. You ain't pray. You hope you wake up in the morning. You don't know when it's over and you don't care because you compromised. You compromised. This is what Ray J is telling us in this interview. He's not just talking about himself. He's talking about people like him. What did we hear, or what do we hear Orlando Brown say? When Orlando Brown is in interviews, when they ask Orlando Brown, what makes you happy? Being around my children. Being around my children. Why don't none of these niggas say getting money? But you so-called getting money niggas on the internet. Your happiness is getting money, but to real rich people, their happiness is doing shit that broke people could do for free. The people who got way 20, 30 more times money than you, their happiness is doing what's free. This is why I talk about this stuff. So we could wake up and see where we at. You sitting here making something your life when this person has 20 times the amount that you have and they're unhappy because of it. Ray J is ashamed of the things he's done to say he's a man. Y'all don't see that part, though. Y'all don't see that part. Y'all don't get that part. Ray J is ashamed to say he's a man because of the things he know he's done. He know that he's went against his manhood. To say, I'm a man. Listen to that. You go against your manhood to say you a man. A lot of y'all, that just went over a lot of y'all heads, man. Double tap y'all screens. That just went over a lot of y'all heads. Y'all ain't hear it. Y'all didn't catch it. Y'all didn't even catch it. Y'all ain't catch it. No, because y'all always worrying about what somebody got. This is what's wrong with y'all. Y'all always worrying about what somebody got and want to talk about what somebody got and want to talk about what somebody don't got. And you don't know what was taken from them so they can have what they have. You don't know what was taken from them. You don't know what was taken from them. You don't know what they had to give up. You don't know. Just like nobody know how hard you work on your job to get to where you are. Be easy, DS1. You don't know what these people done, man. You don't know. You don't know what happens at the Team Glide tryouts. You don't know what happens in Saucy Santana's football camp. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know. LeBron knows why ain't nothing like a Diddy party. He know. And he got to live with being there. And he got to live with being there. See, these things don't erase from your memory. Yeah, the tryouts. The Team Glide we don't know what go on in Boo-Booick football camp. We don't know. But these people have to live with this stuff. Do you know Ray J still sees vivid pictures of the stuff he was a part of, y'all? Y'all think this stuff is real? Fellas, without being graphic, let's be honest here. How many times you done left that girl house and it's 5, 6 hours later on in the day and you sitting there like, God Damn. Come on, fellas. I'm trying to keep it PG-13 here. Work with me. I know y'all used to me going there. Work with me. We still there. We still there. But fellas, you know what I'm talking about. She's still on your mind. That arch still on your mind. That little move she did. That little angle she turned to at the end. That stuff remains in your mind. And some of us literally have photographic memory. Photographic memory is you literally can remember things from when you first see it. Like you can remember you've been to a place because you drove past here before. So you remember there, and that's a photographic memory. What's up, NICU grad? Why you laughing? Why y'all laughing, ladies? Why y'all laughing? I'm just being real. The flashback. That's what it is, NICU grad. So you think the things that Ray J hasn't done is still in his mind? Complete recall. It's vivid. For some of us, it's vivid. Like we literally could see it and see the whole act play out in our heads again from start to finish. So imagine, be easy, DS1. Shout out to my man Bucket. Imagine, let me not say imagine. Let me say it like this. We know whoever was on that 50-foot bed that Diddy had in his yard, they still have nightmares. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm being good, Kimberly B. That's how I'm gonna put it. If you know you was in that 50-foot bed at any time, you have memories about this. This stuff haunts you. Yes, the 50-footer, Bert, the 50-foot bed. Diddy had a 50-foot bed. That's, you know what, Bert? Let me say this, bro. I thought Shaq had the biggest bed in that was ever built. Remember when Shaq was on Cribs back in the day? And Shaq had the big Superman bed that him and Shawnee slept in? Remember, they said that that was the biggest bed ever made. They literally, to make Shaq's bed, they combined 2 California Kings. Because you know the biggest mattress you could get is a California King. They combined 2 of those to make Shaq's bed. What did they do to make Diddy's bed? This is how you know Diddy on another level. Diddy bed is bigger than Shaq's. Diddy on a whole nother level, bro. Diddy is on a whole nother level. This man bed was bigger than Shaquille O'Neal. And Shaq had the biggest bed ever built. He said, I'm a top Shaq bed. And Diddy's a little guy. Yes, a 50-foot bed, Bucket. These are facts. A 50-foot bed. Yes, sir. Yeah, Shaq crib was crazy. 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 And at that time, they said Shaq had the biggest bed ever built. The Diddler. So these people remember these things, y'all. They see these things. They never forget them. Let's get back to it, man. Let's get back to it. Because like I said, we're going to finish this video today. This is part 2. Shout out to everyone in the building. Double tap your screens. Welcome to the DS1 Wake Up Show. Let's get back into it, y'all.
If they're happy to do it because they're getting paid very good to do it and they still look good. Very pretty.
Do your parents know about the nurse account?
Nobody knows but till now. I'm telling you everything.
Wow.
I'm giving you all this that nobody's ever heard.
I'm grateful.
Because you came through when we needed you for the One Wish movie.
Yeah.
I'm the type of person where you looked out for me and didn't even was no question.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you the darkest things.
Yeah.
Can we use everything? I don't know. But I feel like the more real I am through the interview, you can look through it all and just find the pieces that might not work or use all of this shit. I don't care. I'm just at this point, I'm just like, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to be truthful.
No, that's great. When we took a break, you said that you really need to think through things because there was a moment in your own life that you thought about suicide. Tell me what was going on. Is that when you were on the roof in Mexico?
That was when I was on the roof. And that was, I thought about suicide a lot, but that was when I attempted it.
Mm.
And I really didn't want to do it, but I really did want to do it. Because it's like when you have a bad dream and then you think it's real, it feels real.
Yeah.
And then you wake up, I be feeling like that life really happened. And so whatever dimension I popped into is where I'm at now.
Yeah.
So I had a bad dream last night. So I'm here now with you. I think what happened last night in my mind happened. So if they having a funeral for me in the other dimension, they probably are.
No, you're going to live. You got years to go.
I'm living here.
Yes.
How do you know if every day you don't ever live forever?
Right.
You just keep skipping the different dimensions.
Yeah.
I want to talk high talk.
Yeah.
But that's how I be feeling. You know what I'm saying? I wanted the interview to go a different way. I didn't know how the interview was going to go, but when you looked at the shit in the beginning, it just hurting.
Yeah.
They did because it's like, damn, man, like I cannot get away from it. So it's like, since I can't get away from it, why not just jump into it?
Yeah. It's the bravery of your truth. And truth sayers always...
But I'm alive.
No, you speaking truth today.
No, because I might not be able to put this up. I'm still alive.
Yeah.
I've lied about my whole life.
Mm-hmm.
Did y'all hear what that man just said? Shout out to Israelite Plight in the building. Shalom, brother. Shalom. This man said, I'm a liar. I've been lying my whole life. This is why he wanted this interview deleted. And look how Dr. Bryant is trying to get him to stop being so candid. He's trying to get Ray J back on code. He said, no, I'm a liar. No, I've been lying my whole life. But when you get up here and call this stuff out, these niggas will turn around and call you a hater. How am I hating on a nigga who just admitted to being a liar his whole life? Why am I lying? Why am I hating on a nigga who telling you he's never been his true self? How can I hate on a person like that? I'm hating on an actor? Huh? Listen to what y'all be saying. This man just said he's a liar. He's a professional Liar. But then these people are, oh, you hating on them. You sound stupid. Because let me tell you something. The celebrities want to be us. That's the time we're in today. They want to be us. They want to be regular again. And we chasing to be the celebrity. We chasing after some shit that they know is not real. And they're suffering because of it. They want out of this stuff. And we begging to get in. Mainstream manosphere. And what did that? Look what happened. Look what happened. Mainstream manosphere. What happened? Dead. We chasing to be them. And they want to be us. Because we don't realize how free we are. We put ourselves in our own personal prisons trying to be people who are in prisons. Why do you think I said jail is the best thing for Diddy? Because in jail, where Diddy get to sit to himself, with himself, without any drugs or any distractions, he might could finally take his mask off. You see? This is deeper than what people think. There's somebody hating on somebody because somebody got a car. You people sound stupid. You people sound stupid. I don't want to be none of these people. Shout out to Alonzo Hall in the building. Salute, my brother. I don't want to be these people. Because guess what? I could have been. But guess what? They'd have killed me a long time ago. See? They'd have killed me a long time ago. So sometimes, like they say, rejection is a blessing. Sometimes the people that don't want you around them, because you're going to mess up their money, is a blessing for you. Because guess what? Them people will take your life. To be somebody who's in prison before they actually physically end up in prison. You want to get rid of me so you could be a celebrity. You want to get rid of me for fame. Fame is a prison. This is what Ray J is teaching us. All this fame stuff is prison. It's prison. It's spiritual prison. But we wake up every day and think because we don't got $1 million that we in prison. But this man just told you that he not sacrificing and selling his soul no more for 10 million, 20 million, 15 million. He said that's not enough no more. He tired of getting oiled up for 30 million. He need 100. He need 200. He need 1 billion. He need 1 billion. Because he done got the 10s, the 5s, the 10s, the 15s, and the 20s. You'll kill your homeboy for $20,000. You'll kill your homeboy for 5 pounds of weed. Your best friend. You know his mama grew up with your crackhead ass mama. You'll kill your best friend for 5 pounds of weed. So you could go around and be a celebrity on Instagram for a few weeks till somebody come and be easy, DS1. These people are in hell. These celebrities, they in hell. Let's continue to listen to Ray J. He's in hell. Money didn't free him.
Yeah.
I'm a liar. Unless I say, these people did this to me. They're very bad people, and they've been controlling me this whole time. Just like the National Syndicate and all this, they'll come kill me, bro.
I could end the show right now. I could end today's show right now. Did y'all hear what he just said? I'm going to rewind it. He dropped the bomb. This is why he threatened to get this man kicked out the pulpit. Here you go. I'm about to show y'all why he threatened to get this man kicked out the pulpit. Here you go. Here you go. Ray J. Come on, bro.
I'm a liar.
No, you speaking truth today.
No, because I might not be able to put this up. I'm still a liar.
Yeah.
I'm a liar.
I may not be able to put this up. I'm still a liar. Listen.
About my whole life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm a liar. Unless I say, these people did this to me. They're very bad people, and they've been controlling me this whole time. Just like the National Syndicate and all this, they'll come kill me, bro. They'll kill me for this.
Should I end the show now? Should I end the show now? Should I go ahead and end the show? We've been talking about this stuff for years on this platform. What did I tell y'all? You messing up the money, DS1. What I told you, they told me. They will kill you, bro. What I told y'all. He said it. They will kill me if I tell who did what to me and who's been controlling me the whole time. They will kill me. They'll kill me, bro. See, y'all think this shit is a game. Y'all think this selling your soul to y'all think all of this stuff was conspiracy. Oh, that's just people saying shit for views. Oh, so Ray J just said that for views? So he just admitted something about all of this stuff about his own life. He just made it up and he did it for views. But threatened to get this man snatched out of the pulpit if he played this goddamn interview. Now, based on what he just said, right at this mark, this is at the 34-minute and 55-second mark of this interview, where he just admitted that he can lose his life for the shit he just said. Y'all think this shit is a game? So you think being righteous don't come with a cost? Standing on the truth don't come with a cost? That's why they convince you that truth tellers are broke. To get you to stray away from the truth. Because the truth ain't that important if I can't pay my rent. Telling the truth don't mean nothing if I can't turn my lights on. No, telling the truth will be the reason why you could still turn on your goddamn lights. I'm living proof of that. I pay bills off of telling the truth, not off living a lie. God continues to take care of me and my family and bless me and my family because I'm telling the truth. And because I live what I talk about. I don't get up here and tell y'all to do some shit I haven't done or I'm not doing. I'm not here to be a celebrity. Be you. Be the best version of you. I don't want you to be me. You don't know what it's like to be me. You don't want to be me. I don't even have to play this no more. I don't even have to play nothing else. And we at the 2-hour mark. Shout out to everyone in the building, man. I appreciate everyone for pulling up to today's morning show. Shout out to y'all. If y'all enjoyed the show, man, y'all enjoyed the show, double tap y'all screens, hit the like button before we get up out of here. Hit the like button before we get up out of here. Salute, champion. Shout out to my OG Elisino in the building. He says ninjas coming out the closet and from under the bed. Shout out to you, champ. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Shout out to everyone for pulling up to today's show, man. Shout out to my lovely lady Mars this morning for coming through and holding it down. Salute to y'all ladies. I believe we was 4 for 4 today on a lovely lady Mods. Salute to y'all. Salute to y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. Salute to y'all, man. Shout out, man, to all the visionaries. Salute to my brothers as always, man. Salute, salute, salute. Salute to my comrades. I appreciate everything that y'all do for me. If y'all enjoy and y'all would like to financially support, the Cash App is going across the top of the screen. DS100 Network on Cash App. DS100 Network on Cash App. Venmo, SHEEPSTAYSLEEPTV. At SHEEPSTAYSLEEPTV on Venmo and PayPal. Man, salute to everyone, man. Shout out to everyone who sent the super chat. Shout out to everyone. If you have financially supported today's show, it is very much appreciated. Most importantly, I appreciate y'all being here, man. I appreciate y'all being here. And we will be back next week if everything permits itself. If God permits it, we will be back next week, Monday, with another episode of the DS1 Wake Up Show. Shout out to everyone in the building, man. Salute, salute, salute. Get down in the comment section, y'all. Y'all let me know what y'all think of today's show. Y'all let me know what y'all think of the morning show, man. Also, y'all can find each episode in the podcast section. Go just click my channel and click the podcast and click the DS1 Wake Up Show, and y'all can listen back on y'all podcast channels. So salute to everyone that's in the building. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Y'all have a blessed day. Y'all be safe. And I'm going to catch y'all tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV tomorrow. I'm going to catch y'all later, man. Peace.